Like, check, check, check. I don't see the video game sound going off, though. Alright, well, there we go. It's a little louder. We will do a quick check over on the stream. And we're going to get started really soon. Mic check. Mic check. Okie dokie.
Team back.
Hey, cool. Good to see you. All right, so we are in a game. We're in Kiori's game. And from the screen, it seems like Lena ended up spiraling out of control, which is hard to deal with. And even though Warlock mid is not meta, I'm all for it, to be honest. I believe that Warlock mid is something that can be done and should be done more often. Interesting to see that the Pugna struggled versus this team. I'm going to make some assumptions, like I'm going to assume that a Orchid from perhaps Lena or even Broodmother perhaps caused some of his woes, and he didn't buy a proper dispel. Perhaps. These are some of my initial guessing that I have regarding the match. What we will see. We will see. Those are my guesses. But let's get into it. Let's see kind of what really happened. Instead of free camera, we will be focusing on player view. Okay? I really like the idea of IO plus Monkey King. Because obviously he can attack a lot faster. And Interesting. First, I thought this was you in the courier, but you're this courier. So first item on Warlock is boots. He's your friend, so... The only hero that I like brown boots on first might be um, Keeper of the Light, out of every hero in the game. But that's just because I focus on stacking with him, and it helps with the map presence, and he runs really fast anyway. I'm not quite sure this is the best choice. I know he's trying to rush his little arcane boots, but literally a simple null talisman will help him with last hits better, and a lot of extra mana in lane. The +1 mana regen is like huge. When your mana regen is only 1.2, it's almost doubling his mana regen. So there's a tip for him. Your itemization seems fine. Speaking of brown boots, though, I did notice that in the end game screen... Oh! Oh! Nice! She is so speedy. Oh, we dove for it. Nice, I love it. Okay. Oh! Oh, you hate to see it. Oh, wait. I'm surprised. When I'm that low, sometimes I just do the walk of shame, heal at the fountain, and then TP back to tower, but I guess he wanted to be here for you. Oh, there it is, yep. It's unfortunate it's a Pudge, you know, he's got that one hook and it can one-shot somebody that's that low, obviously. But yeah, I mean, if you walked back to base, you'd be alone for a little bit longer, maybe just regen healing up yourself, getting a last hit if you could, but soaking experience. And then he'd be back full HP with the TP to you instead of slowly walking to you with full HP now. He would have been back to lane sooner and Pudge wouldn't have that kill. So that, I don't know if it... I mean, I know you're looking for advice for yourself, but... Since you play with this guy, I've seen your previous games. You guys seem to play a lot together. It's okay to go back to base and heal up after the rune stage. Well, you're denying your last hitting. Your positioning creeps between you and Pudge, it seems. I don't know if you're doing that intentionally, but that is good. That is what you want to do in a lane with Pudge. Always trying to make sure a creep is between the two of you. Or at least there's distance so that you could do a dodge. I mean, I rarely play Monkey King, but he has a little bit extra range on his melee attacks, and... Yeah, here it comes. He's going to try to do a hook. He's hiding in the jungle. Ooh. He could have got you guys there, but he didn't. I think he's got... Oh. Was he warding? I didn't check his inventory. If I'm going to give any advice for the laning stage, what I see most monkeys do is, yeah, they'll just do a couple hits onto the people that they're fighting next to, which is what you're doing now, so that's good. If you keep a couple charges up, it can keep them scared. Ooh, that was rough. Anyway, one of the things that I noticed late game, and sometimes the match history window will bug out and it won't show all of the items that a hero had, but it seems like Io spent the whole game without boots. So I'm not sure if he actually gets boots this game. But if that's the case, I mean, That can help. I'd recommend it, but maybe the match history window bugged out. We will see. We will see. I know that he's rushing mech because that's really good for early game. And he's got the tether that can zoom to you. Oh, okay. Well, yeah. He's got the tether that can zoom to you, but like literally just one brown boots probably could have helped him avoid a few of those deaths that he ended up racking up. One thing that I noticed though about laning is that you had the lane pushed forward, and it wasn't until minute 4 that somebody even looked over at the Lotus pool, and it wasn't. Oh, he got you. Good mischief. But yeah. So we had the lane pushed forward. It was minute 4 by the time a camera even looked over at the Lotus pool. So either you or your friend, either of you, could have gone and grabbed it. So keeping an eye on the timings can always help. My favorite thing to do when I'm support is, yeah, he's got a lot of lifesteal. Man, fighting a brood is really hard. I am surprised at how strong it was, though. It was able to fight through all of your Jingus and stuff like that. Ooh! So you'll notice that the Brood actually has 7 armor. That gives him 33% physical resist. And you might have noticed that even though the Pudge has a lot more life, he was dying a lot faster because his physical resist is only 12%. That's a lot of effective HP that he actually does not have. So when you did switch targets and you were targeting Pudge, that was a good idea. You might have actually been able to, if you both targeted him, gotten the kill on Pudge. You would have died to the Brood, but at least Pudge, he might have died actually, rather than it just being like running away and trying to survive as you slowly rot to death. It would have fought the Pudge away from you at least. So that could be a slight improvement there. It's similar to like when people play versus Jug and he's spinning on you. A lot of people just run away and they accept their fate. Yeah, the attacks were were missing. But yeah, so the and not only that, he has a lot of armor, so when your attacks, they do go through, it's not going to hurt him as much. But like a lot of times when people play versus Juggernaut, Juggernaut will spin and people will just run. But Juggernaut has more movement speed than you, and he's just spinning on you and doing damage for free. The way you should play versus Juggernaut, similar to Pudge, would be, just targeting him. So that was a really good rotation by Warlock. Almost felt like it was a good bait by IO, to be honest. He's not controlling the golem. He is now, but like it was standing still. There is a setting in Dota where it can auto. The Madstone's just sitting there. No one's picking it up. No, it's still sitting there. So that'll help for neutral items. The Golem doesn't actually pick up the Madstone. If you're a hero that fights with images, it will. But not a summon like the Golem. So we missed out on that. Ooh! Okay. One of the coolest things that you can do with IO, I know you're running to him to help him, but one of the cool things is that he can just tether and zoom away, which ended up working out. It's a technical thing, learning what that range actually is. So where you were standing originally, even if you just didn't move, he would have had a longer zoom and would have had the ability to escape even a little further. That's just a technical thing, nothing you guys did wrong there. Not necessarily, but... Okay, Lena's here. Well, hindsight's always 20/20. I see that you guys dropped a ward here. I mean, it's risky to not have that camp blocked because Brood might be a really good candidate to be clearing this camp at this point in the game. But personally, I don't really like blocking that camp if I'm a hero that is able to clear camps really fast, which Monkey can. So your friend blocked it, but you guys could be getting some neutral items and some farm from that. Fucking Lena. Oh, she's so strong. Okay. So, Io's trying to heal you, and he used Overcharge to heal you. If he had eaten the Tango during Overcharge, you both would be completely full right now. Because the healing from Tango would have fully, healed him, but also you. Because any healing he does with the Tango will heal you. Well, you're full now, but he's still a little low. So hindsight's always 2020. Obviously, the Lena was able to just walk up on you guys and gank. Sometimes people will put a ward down here. I don't agree. This one always gets dewarded if you're playing against people that are skilled. So what I do is I sneak down just for a moment, and Io's a really good hero to do that with. He'd basically leave lane, tell you to be careful, he'd walk down here into the river and drop a ward somewhere around here. Usually closer to these presents on the map, and then it would be out of a D ward range, and it actually gives a little more effective vision, but you'd be able to see the Lena walking up on you guys. Another good spot is right here next to the secret shop, in case you're worried about people TPing in and then walking down the river. But you do get more effective vision here, and it also helps out your mid. So then Lena wouldn't be able to sneak in and just walk up on you guys. You'd be able to avoid something like that, where she comes in and basically gets a few kills off of you. I'm surprised they didn't know you were there. Maybe they did and they didn't care. I have a question. Do you know how the tree hopping vision works? Like, because they can see what tree you're on. Do you know how it works? Because I might be able to teach you that. Are you still there? So even... if they see the tree you jump from... Yeah, fly... Yeah, so that's what it is. The tree will actually shake. But yeah, so it's any of the corner trees, right? So any of the edge trees. It used to be a more defined edge in Dota. Now it's not. But the edge trees, if they have vision of that actual tree, then they will be able to tell which tree you are on. Interesting. They just wasted a scan for no reason. They scanned right on you guys. But yeah, so even if your support isn't really warding very well, like there are no wards in this entire area right now, you can always do that as a carry. In fact, it helps for MVPs. So even as a carry, if I notice that there is... hold up, I'll watch this. So here's an interesting thought. This is very good. Very good job. Here's an interesting thought. I'm watching the monkey play, and I'm seeing how you ult, and then they just kind of walk out of the ult. Remember how my Naga was able to net them and pull them through like Techie's mines? If your friends want to try Naga Pause 5, it might actually combo very well with you, because the net is a root. And it roots for 5 seconds, and they can't get away. So you could just hit them for free for 5 seconds as Monkey. And they will also be stuck inside of your ult. Very good job on the Brood fight. Yeah, I haven't really been watching the Warlock very well. But for example, that was pretty silly. I don't know if he's doing his combo properly, where you're supposed to like Fatal Bonds and then drop the golems. Sometimes people do it backwards. They drop the golems first. But yeah, so as I was saying about the warding, you have, well, it's bugging. You have 3 observer wards on your team and 8 sentries. Now, if your team is not buying wards, buy them. Even if you don't plant them right away, you will be able to plant them later. Cool, nice. You are doing pretty well. Your KDR is pretty kick-ass. You've got 6 kills on him right now. Only 2 deaths. Healing up very nicely. So at this point in the game, you're very strong. But the map is completely dark. There are no wards. No deep wards either. And as Monkey, you actually are very good at warding. You can take a moment to take a break from whatever it is that you guys think you're doing in lane right here, which is basically baiting their entire team to rotate. They probably have only 2 top right now. Yeah, only 2 top, but I'm surprised there isn't more. Because if you're sitting top with 3, usually better players will have like a whole 5-team rotation. They'll use the outpost, and you'll have people come behind you, and you should be dying to 2 people ganking you from behind right now. What did he do? What did he think? Did he think he was teleporting back to your base? And he clicked the wrong base? He teleported to the fountain. No, maybe you're wondering if Lena hacks? I can take a look at that. She might. So, are you messing with Lena right now? I can't even tell. They both. Your friend used the ult and teleported into the fountain. So if you didn't know, if you didn't know, IO teleported Warlock and himself into the fountain here. IO teleported Warlock into the fountain and killed both of them. That's what happened. Okay, you do know. Okay. Because you asked, and I was like, I don't know if you're teasing Lena or what, but... So obviously he made a misclick, right? I'm wondering, what do you know? Was he trying to teleport to the base? But anyway, back to warding. Man, things keep happening. Oh, is that what happened? Okay. It was strategic to kill each other just so you could get A kill while they chatted? Okay. Maybe. But anyway, so tree dancing and warding during tree dancing is going to be very helpful for your gameplay. You'll be able to tree dance and drop a ward way the hell down here onto this ward spot, and they won't even realize that you have done that. And then when you see them going into triangle, or you could tree dance and drop one deep, like right here is a really good spot in this patch, like dropping a ward right here. It keeps an eye on the fountain, it keeps an eye on the lane, and it'll help you tree dance to gank them. And then Io can always just teleport to you with Warlock, or Io can zoom to you and help you out if it's just like one person down there. It seems like you guys have been tri-laning for a really long time, though. Mid has had like, what's happening to all this farm, this gold. I'm not quite sure if Warlock's presence is really helping all that much right now. You're getting sucked. You gotta break the tether. You did. Okay, good. You don't want to fight him now, though. So let's see if you keep running. Okay, good. You kept running. Yeah, Razor's just way too strong after stealing all that damage. So... Nice. So yeah, the warding is one of your biggest challenges. Are there any wards purchased yet? Let's see. It kind of bugs out. Yeah, no, 4 out of 8. So no matter what character I'm playing, if I see that it's 3 out of 3 smokes, those are basically free kills. Every smoke is a free kill. And maybe you get 2 kills. 50 gold for a free kill is super worth it. So you invest now, and then the dividends pay later. So especially if you're in a group of 3, right? You can smoke, and you can use one of the radiant scanner things, scan the triangle to see if people are there, or maybe instead of camping top for 20 minutes, you guys end up going to the triangle, and then you invade to see if you can get a catch on their carry somewhere down in the jungle. You can also deep ward while you are using your smokes. But 8 out of 8 on sentry. I mean, one sentry ward gets you, if you get a D ward, it gets you, ooh, good. It gets you money and experience. So it's good even for carry players if nobody else is warding to actually get some of that. Hold up though, the volume seems a little loud. I'm gonna knock it down a tad. Okay. That should be a little bit better. I feel like I'm talking over sound effects. So yeah, you're kicking ass with Monkey. You're doing a great job. At some point, obviously what's going to happen is the Lina that has been farming off of Warlock, she's gonna get too strong. She has 17 kills. Like up here in a previous battle while I was gibbering on about warding, Warlock was channeling his slow on Lina by himself, and then what did she do? She just walked up to him slowly, stunned him, and killed him, right? So she's just feeding off your whole team, and right now she's at 17 kills and only 4 deaths, so she's gonna snowball pretty hard. You're buying the right stuff. I mean, BKB, Echo, it's very disciplined. I don't know what level 10 means. You mean on Warlock? Well, maybe he doesn't play Warlock that much. Hero levels don't really matter that much. You only level up if you actually have an active Dota Plus subscription. Oh, okay, yeah, so he's pretty new. It's okay to be new. But I feel like one of the things you're asking for is like, why did we lose this game? Well, Lena's feeding off of people. You're doing the same, but she is getting a little more beefy than you are. Now, one of the things that I guarantee you could have turned the tide of some of your momentum, instead of it basically being even at 26 to 24, would be utilizing those smoke ganks. Because those are basically free kills. You'll smoke, you'll find somebody out of position, you'll randomly get a free kill, and then you'll go back and farm a little bit. Io is killing people. Of course this is why you're losing. Your friend is killing people. He just did it again. Why is he doing this? Why am I watching this game? So your friend is trolling everybody. Okay, so... But he did it to Warlock. Warlock is your friend. Okay. So, as I said, I wasn't sure if this is the best game for me to watch. I found another one. It was... Just so you know which one I was talking about. It was this game, I believe, on the 18th. It was not you, and it was not you with your friends. So I won't be criticizing your friends. But you still lost. And this game, maybe you would have won. Oh, your friend wanted me to watch this? Oh, I thought you wanted me to watch this one. Okay, well, in that case, I'm done watching it. Hey, watch the game where I trolled people and killed everybody. Well, to be honest, it was entertaining. But if I'm going to be giving you some constructive criticism, right? From that game, absolutely, you've got smoke ganks just sitting there. No one's making use of them. But also 4 observer wards and 4 sentry wards not being touched, even by the carry, is a problem. Because if you drop a sentry and you get one of their wards killed, great. That's free gold. That's free experience. So let's see. I don't know if you want me to watch this one or if you really wanted me to watch that most recent loss. Well, but this one, like, you're just being... What, that was the one? Oh, you wanted me to see this one. The monkey that you won? You won with this one. You and your friend won. So I could watch this one. I could watch another one. It's up to you. But yeah, if your friend's just throwing the game, like, that's obviously why you lost that one. The 7th one. Okay, what does that mean? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that's this one. This is the 7th one. That's the one where your friend was feeding. Yeah. Okay. But you originally said you wanted me to watch this one where you won. I mean, that's fine. I mean, there's not as much you can learn from a game where you're winning. It's better to pick games where you've lost, but not games where, like, people threw. Anyway. Well, I'll load up the one where you won. I believe the 50-minute one would be better, to be honest, but I have a feeling I'm going to see some of the same stuff, right? Like, if the team's not warding, You need to be warding. If there's nobody pulling the second Clinks one. Okay, okay. Well, we'll close out of this then.
Prepare for battle.
How do I close out of it? Clinks, clinks, clinks. Not the first clinks. You said the second clinks? So not this one. The second clinks one. Okay. Way down here. Okay, on 1213. Okay. Yeah, you kicked ass. 38-11. They won. Okay, so I guess my first question is what do you want to learn from this game? Is it why you lost? Is that what I'm looking for? Or like generally okay, so you want me to tell you why you lost? Okay, I can probably do that. Um, okay, so back in the day, I would play Chen, who's traditionally a support, but I'd play him as a carry. I had something similar 38 kills, and I was down to like only 2 deaths. Who knows how many assists, but it was something like this. I was completely stomping them. Every single person on the enemy team was beating me as Chen, and I was destroying them. And I was we got to basically like 55 minutes, 56 minutes, and the gyro ended up just being a stronger late game carry. Even though he was sucking all game long, Gyro was able to kill off my team, and I could not 1v5 them. All game, what I was doing is I was running around basically assassinating people, assassinating people, assassinating people. Kind of what Clinks does. Because I would use basically I was using Shadowblade, but Silver Edge really. I was using Silver Edge, and Chen. So similar to Clinks, I was running around assassinating people, killing them over and over again. But was I, Squishy Chen, able to 1v5 with a gyro that somehow was finally strong enough to kill off my team? No, I wasn't able to do that. So it can happen when you're like that kick ass. The enemy team can win if things like buybacks are not saved, and if objectives haven't been grabbed throughout the game, like Roche or something like that, or maybe fights are thrown, like people run up to high ground and just die because they don't understand like the CC that the enemy can have and stuff like that. So we'll take a look at it. We'll see kind of really what happened. But this freaking Shadow Fiend is 031. He's I'm wondering if he was feeding on purpose. And you don't get very much golden experience from people that are feeding on purpose. He ended the game at level 13. So he might have been feeding on purpose. Um, but we'll take a look. I have a feeling that you guys got bristled. I have a feeling that nobody bought Spirit Vessel. Nobody bought Shiva. Nobody bought Scotty. Nobody bought. Let me take another guess. Well, those are the big ones. Oh, like Silver Edge, like a break. Any of those things would have helped you guys deal with Bristleback. If you break him, his defensive capabilities are completely gone. If you use Spirit Vessel, he can't heal up for as much as with his passive healing. And any of those other things like Scotty or Shiva. Yeah, Max Deso's good for armor, but that's the thing. Bristleback doesn't use armor. Maybe you don't understand the hero, so Let's take a look at Bristleback, just so you know, because it's good to know how the hero works. So anybody that is attacking the back or the side of the hero is going to. Where's his shit? Here it is. Bristleback is named after this spell he has called Bristleback. If you hit him from the side, he takes 20% less damage. If you hit him from the back, he takes 40% less damage. And as he takes damage from either the side or the back, he spits out these dumb quills, and those quills will stack on you basically indefinitely. So as you hit him from behind, you're taking more damage as he's taking less. So armor is not his strength. What you need for Bristleback is something that can break him. So we'll click learn, we'll click items. Though, so yeah, he's like Timbersaw, but Timbersaw has armor. Timbersaw is armor. You can remove all that armor from his ability if you break him, but you can also use Deso on somebody like Timbersaw. It won't be as helpful as a break, because a break will completely remove all 24 armor or whatever it is that he has, or 24 stacks of armor. Um, but yeah, so Silver Edge will give you the ability to fight Bristleback, and it doesn't matter if he's standing to the side or behind you, but he won't have any of that defensive power. And he won't be spraying free quills on you if you hit him from behind. So all Bristle has to do is face his booty towards you, and it can kill you. Unless you have a break. Now, there are heroes that I love to pick that have breaks in the game. Good heroes to counter. So if you get to a point where you see a Bristle is picked first or early and you haven't picked yet, and you're wondering, how do I counter a Bristleback? Does that mean I have to buy Silver Edge? Because Silver Edge has a break. There's one other item that has a break too, and it's Conda. Where's Conda on here? There it is. But Conda, different than Silver Edge. Silver Edge, you have to click them, and then it clicks them, and they get hit, and then they get broken. But Conda can be used on spells. So if it's a single target spell, Clinks wouldn't use that, I don't believe, but like another hero could have purchased Conda that game, and it would have broken Bristleback. So one of the important things in Dota is you actually have to buy items that will then counter the heroes. So you might not enjoy the idea of having to buy Silver Edge on um, Clinks, because Clinks already has an invisibility. Bristleback needs to be broken, and if nobody else on your team is buying Conda or Silver Edge, which Jug could have, Jug did not. Conda could have been purchased on a Warlock. Technically, he could use Shadow Word Pain to break him if he has Conda, or even his Fatal Bonds, I think. Witch Doctor can use his Paralyzing Cask with Conda to break Bristleback. Legion Commander looked like she was trying to finally build a Silver Edge, and maybe she finally did at the very end of the game, but that's too late. She needed this, like, first item. Hopefully she didn't have Shadowblade like first, and hopefully she didn't just keep it as Shadowblade all game long. But we will see. Um, so what were your items? Yeah, I mean, they're good items. Really good for Clinks. But I think not dealing with the bristle must have been what your downfall came to. Also, a 5-second stun from this douche, this Beastmaster, a 5-second stun with his ultimate is pretty damning. It does actually, now that I think about it, I don't really play him very much, but I have a feeling that at one point in time it used to even pierce BKB. Does it still do that? Pierce's debuff immunity. Yes, yes. So he could even stun through your BKB, basically. So that sounds like a really hard thing to deal with too, doesn't it? Instead of instead of buying Daedalus, to avoid being stunned by a Beastmaster, what can be done is you buy. Now this is even better than this is by the way, this is better than Daedalus. You can buy Bloodthorn. Every single hit that you do to them while they are silenced for 5 seconds will be a critical strike. And there will be a nuke at the end of the silence that deals 60% of all the damage they took at the end of the silence, kind of like Maldict. So I don't know if this information helps you for playing Clinks and stuff like that, but it seems like you did really well with Clinks. And to be honest, Clinks is really good this patch. I don't feel like a lot of people have realized that they basically made Clinks broken again, but he is. He's basically old Clinks. And old Clinks was an incredible hero. I haven't gone forward and played him, started playing him again myself yet, but it is on my to-do list. He's going to be one of my main heroes this patch, I believe, because he is in a very good spot right now. So I don't know if that helps, but even though it doesn't feel good, if nobody else is buying Silver Edge, buy Silver Edge on your Clinks. If nobody else, and if you want something like crits to do a lot of extra damage, Bloodthorn is technically better than your Daedalus. It will be more effective damage. Being able to crit 100% of the time for 5 seconds, completely deleting a hero, and it'll silence somebody like Beastmaster. You will have to wait until his BKB is done, though. I feel like I got lost in my tabs, so let's get back into it. Did he have a BKB? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he did. Yeah, you'd have to wait until the BKB is done. Otherwise, he'll just dispel it with his BKB. But prioritizing other targets, still could be okay if you're on the outskirts. So let's take a look. Let's see what actually ended up happening. So are you just looking for why did I lose? Or are you also looking for, I thought I clicked download already. What's going on? Or are you also looking for like what can be done during the game to give you a little bit more of an edge? Because you had a big edge. But yeah, during as well. Did you have like a lot of excess gold at the end where you were like, I don't know what else to buy? Because if that's the case, I mean, Lincoln's would probably completely nullify something like a finger on you or even his 5-second stun. Moonshard and Ag Blessing, yeah. Let's see. So, I guess while this is downloading, I was talking about what could be picked that could have countered a Bristle. Some really good counters to Bristle would be like a Viper, because his ultimate will break, a Naga that buys Ag's Scepter. You might notice that the description for Ensnare, her net, will say that it applies break on the last line there underneath what Ag Scepter does to Ensnare. So that's a really good counter to Bristle. What I love to do is I'll net Bristle and pull him into the team, and he's broken the entire time, and my carries just click him for free, and he gets deleted. It's a really good counter to Bristle. Um, Hoodwink is an amazing counter to pretty much a lot of things in the game, because her ult also provides a break. 5 seconds, I believe. Yeah, 5 seconds. And her decoy, it will also shoot off one of her sharpshooter ults. So that is effectively 2 breaks on just one hero. She could build a third, and then like her boomerang or her acorn shot could apply a break if she buys Conda as well. Then you could buy Silver Edge and have 4 breaks, right? So this hero is really good just with Ags only to get 2 breaks off pretty regularly in fights on heroes. Primal Beast is another amazing hero that has break. It's a huge AoE, breaking everybody around him, but I think it requires his Ags. Yeah, 2.5-second break duration, but a lot of projectiles are going out, so sometimes they get broken more than once, and it can be 5 seconds or even longer. And it's a huge AoE breaking people. And PA also has break. So those are some ideas for heroes that have break that can deal with something like Bristleback or Timbersaw.
And rises from the deep.
Heroes that have break, like Bristleback, though, oftentimes will also have just a lot of hit points, and that's why things like Spirit Vessel can be good. Shiva can be good. Scotty can be good because it reduces the effective healing that they have on their hero as well. So they're used to buying something like Heart, maybe, and Heart will keep them alive. Well, not if you have Spirit Vessels, Shiva, Scotty, stuff like that. Did he have a heart? No, he didn't even have a heart. Anyway, is it done downloading yet? Okay, yeah, so this is the third time I'm clicking download replay. It's not downloading. Well, I just gave you a big analysis of how to deal with Bristleback and how you could build the hero slightly different, which is sucks that it's not downloading. Maybe it's because the game's too old. Hmm. Part of me thinks if I quit Dota and I go back into it, maybe it'll work. So let me try that. I don't know why it's not downloading. It's like the third or fourth time I've clicked it. Weird. So, I mean, maybe the game is corrupted. Or maybe you were playing against a dev and they started cheating and they don't want to get caught. So they corrupted the data so you can't prove that they cheated. I have played versus game devs of Dota before, and they do some shady things because they have a lot of power. Maybe that's the case. Maybe they started hacking. Hacks do exist in Dota. It's very unfortunate. Sometimes they do a what they call a ban hammer event where they basically ban just thousands and thousands of hackers. But they haven't done one of those in like 2 years almost. Yeah, I've played with the devs before. Um, but they're kind of like grouchy. And they'll do shady things like reset your MMR, uh, dock your behavior score, dock your communication score, just to flame you because they abuse their power. It's true, it happens. But the devs play the game. They love Dota. Like Gaben plays all the time. Like it's Valve's favorite game, which is why they dump so much resource into it. It's almost like a net loss sometimes where they lose money from the company just to pour money into Dota. But yeah, it's possible that they this is the conspiracy theory, right? What if one of these guys was a dev and they corrupted the game file so that they could not get caught for their cheating? But probably not. Probably not. It's probably just like not working for who knows why. But devs do have some crazy power. But that's just a conspiracy theory. All right. So, well, I feel like I kind of covered why you lost. If I'm going to guess, Bristleback and these two guys became overpowered. I gotta message this guy. Sorry, I was in demo watch tabs trying to help someone understand lost games on next. Oh, you asked if I want to play ranked? No. No, I've got that on the books. I have to like actually create Instagram Reels, Shorts, and TikTok things. Or I've never done this before, but I have to create something like that. I have to put it out there to promote the channel a bit, and then I have to put some of this stuff out there, basically promoting how I'm gonna hit like 650 MVPs or some sort of milestone like that. And once I do, then I go into ranked, and then I will like build that rank arc, and that might be like mid-January or something. But I'll start actually ranking up, and I think in about 300 days, I'll hit immortal, and then that'll be like something else that can promote the channel and stuff like that. So I have to think about me jumping into ranking to actually do something well with this channel instead of just doing it for casual fun. Um, since I refuse to rank, I've never ranked before in Dota 2. I used to do it in Dota 1, but yeah, it's a goal. Well, it's not even like a goal. It's just it is something that will help garner more viewership and channel support by people tuning in to be interested in like how fast I am climbing in the ranked system, because it's going to be a really fast climb. I used to rank for Dota 1 and it was just really stressful because I cared too much. So I never did it. So yeah, the goal of like 300 days, we'll hit ranked once we start that, is going to be a goal for the channel. And I mean, if we don't hit it, we don't hit it. And it'll be kind of funny and fun to play. And I'm trying to keep the correct mentality where it won't be like really stressful, like, oh no, we're not ranking as fast as I wanted to do. Yeah, well, there you go. um, but yeah, the and finding random people to just happen to click on my channel in Twitch, it's probably not the best method to have a channel grow. You have to actually use the algorithms of social media and promote it that way. And once that goes out there and people click on it and see it and realize, oh, hey, this might be a neat channel to watch if I'm interested in Dota or gaming or whatever, yeah, it's the clip farm. So you got to throw some clips out there every once in a while, which I haven't started doing yet. It was my summer goal to start that project, but I ended up getting injured. And I was actually bedridden for about 3 to 4 months. And I couldn't even get out of bed because I got injured so bad. So, about within this last month, actually, I've finally been able to get sitting again. So I'm sitting now and I'm back to Dota. And we'll we'll be throwing out some of those videos soon. I need to learn how to do it, really. I've started using a program that can basically help me learn all this video editing stuff. So on my off time, I've been looking at that, trying to create some things, and pretty soon I'll start. Hopefully, I'll have the time to put it out there, and uh, within the next week, have a few videos flying and a bunch of things on the schedule that will start posting automatically and flying out there. And once it feels like that is growing a little bit more solid, I can start thinking about like, okay, well, what's my MVP goal, and then once that is hit, I will be able to advertise for the ranked goal of hitting immortal in 300 days or something like that, because I'm pretty sure that I will hit ancient to divine pretty easily. Um, but it's breaching that hump of ancient to divine that's going to be a challenge, because those people don't really know how to play Dota. They just know how to play their one hero that they've been farming. But yeah. So I made the account like February or March. I didn't really start streaming until like uh, probably end of March into May a little bit, but I didn't do anything with the channel. I just kind of like was streaming, hoping that like I could get some content down, like after work and stuff like that. I'd come home, just throw, I'd start the stream, and then I'd go with it. But well, I got my guild leader here. He's really good. If you want to play with him, if you want to play with us, you may join us, but we will be playing unranked. He usually does play ranked though. Um, so he would be somebody you could play rank with if you want to, if he's willing to say yes. But that's what that is. Sweet. The what? What's wrong with the servers? The Californian? Oh, like the Dota servers are bad? Is that what you're saying? Let me teach you how to support. I can teach you how to support. Supporting is fun. It's actually how you learn the game. You don't learn the game by playing carry. What you learn by playing carry is how to last hit, which you've learned. Uh, what's the best carry to learn with? I'm sorry, support. Let me think. I'd say it's probably anything that's ranged is easier. Winter's a hard one though. I mean, yeah, if you're good with it, cool. But the easiest support in the game right now is probably Ancient Apparition. Um, Vengeful Spirit can be good, but it's a little challenging because you could go in too deep by accident. Jakiro is super easy support, especially if you max Ice Blast instead of maxing like his stupid fire. The fire's good too, but his Ice Blast is technically better. I mean, Crystal Maiden is actually the best support, but she's so squishy, and a lot of new players actually end up feeding with her, so I don't recommend it. But for a new player, Ancient Apparition actually would be the best, or Jakiro. Silencer as well, if you play it properly. Maybe Lich, but it's a little technical. I see people misclick with Lich a lot of times because they don't have their settings set properly, and they cancel the channel of him hypnoing people. Okay, we're playing against my friend Tony the Tiger. I forgot he was in queue. I was going to invite him, but I saw he was in demo. Oh well. So we're playing against him now. Poor guy. Watch, he destroys us. No, do not do IO support. You can if you want.
Your turn to pick.
Which support do you prefer? Do you prefer pause 4 or pause 5? Okay, there you go.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
I mean, we'll just go hood. That's good. That's good. I can break stupid clockwork. I can break Dragon Knight. Well, I wanted to try to be same lane as you so that I could like talk to you, kind of help you in lane, stuff like that. But they got me rolling support as well. So I'm top support. It's just the two randos picked safe lane, and then the off lane carries.
Prepare for battle.
Do I?
I'm back.
Uh-oh, Viper DC'd. I'll bring him up mid so he's here. We can't pause in the first 3 minutes, so...
They probably DC'd when they saw me on Eagle.
What? Oh, it's quiet.
I went to the bathroom in the start. But
Oh, gotcha.
they saw me on Eagle.
Well, I will control Viper.
Should I block the heavy lane creep?
Right now? No. Nothing's gonna spawn there right now. It doesn't spawn until minute 1.
The battle begins.
Minute wards.
Ooh. Big fight. Big fight. Oh, are you asking just like in general should you block the big camp? For this lane, yeah, probably, unless Weaver wants to push. If it seems like he's pushing, then you can always kill your ward.
Runs left.
blood grenade. Oh man, he's dead.
Always on the level. Where do you think you're going? Always a step ahead. Got ya! Dripping time. Who we fighting? Shaka. It's how I live. Enough yakking. I'll make you favorite. Leave it. No, this way. One in the group. Sure. Incoming. Time to do something? What's over here? Was the peddling? It's not even my work. Hey, you want to see something really cool? Anyone know where we're going? When's the murder start? Hands up! Hey, hold this target for a sec. I'm king. Oh, so sad. Not yet. Yeah, I see it. Just follow my tail. This way. Listen. I'll lead the way. It's almost like divine intervention. If I believe in these things, which I do not. No worries. That's the one. One in the groove. You couldn't stop me. Are you gonna be a problem?
Your top tower is under attack.
Time to kill something? Litter. Hang on, Thomas. Now. Got any straws? How many of these creeps are there? It's how I You could butt on my essence. Who we fighting? Just follow my tail. What? This way?
Your middle tower is under attack.
No, this way.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Time to kill something.
has fallen.
I'll lead the way. You smell something? Not here. Hang on, of course. I'm fieldsman. Get stuffed. G'day then.
Your bottom tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
Yep.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Let's do this.
Your bottom tower is
this
under
way?
attack.
This way.
Your bottom tower has fallen.
Bounty. Leave it. I'm keen. Not literally. Angle in your eye. Rack off. Drinking time. I aim to please.
The enemy's top tower has been denied.
Hey, listen to this. Always was a bright spot. I'm always on the right trail. Ripper. Just follow my trail. Probably the right way. Sure, why not?
bottom tower is under
Just
attack.
follow my tail. Shut it. I've been patient enough. Any blood trails?
Alright, so let's take a look here. Maybe I should actually talk about what's happening. Well, I got Ags now, which is later than I usually get it. Usually I got more kills by now. We are having a rough game, because Elsie is being a little afraid. It's like she will only blink in on easy targets. And because of that, she only has 20 damage at 30 minutes. She doesn't realize that with the whole team, she can do a lot more damage. I can basically almost delete them, and then she gets the last hit. She's had 2 successful duels in 30 minutes. It's pretty bad. But yeah, I know you've been doing a good job. She's too afraid to go in. Like we see, like about 3 minutes ago, she was right next to Clockwork by himself. She wouldn't go in. She was right next to DK. No, not DK. He's tanky. That doesn't matter if they're all alone and it's like 3 of us. So she's been way too afraid for no reason. And because she won't take risks on this hero, a hero that needs to take risks, she's behind, and it's causing the whole team to be behind. Weaver, for example, is also AFKing. It would be great if he'd... Oops. Oop. There we go, got a couple kills. Ooh. Well, speaking of Weaver, like, he had easy kills on Nature's Prophet, but he wanted to farm instead. I don't know what he's doing right now, though. He didn't have ult. He is being too risky now.
Dire's structures are fortified.
I'll lead the way. Pause and piddling.
The enemy's top tower is fallen. Your middle tower is under attack.
Not you, I'm talking to Legion.
Ripper.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Gosh dang it. Oh, 1 second away. I would have lived 1 second away, though. This DK is hunting you, my man. Weaver, help! Anyway, you're all gonna die. They're all here. Oh, boy. Weaver was determined to fight the BKB target. Yeah, you're doing great. Weaver chose to fight Blade Mail. He actually could have killed DK. DK had like 0 armor. But yeah. Okay, so yeah, God is Good is saying Scepter. I don't ever play Abby, but what does it do? Well, Borrowed Time is active, it heals people. Yeah, but that really wouldn't have helped because your Borrowed Time was down.
Your bottom tower
I'm sure it helps in most fights and stuff like that, though. But
Or neither here nor there. Yeah. Nothing to it. Ever seen someone bleed out in a net? No? Let's get started. Anyone know where we're going? Just because I'm never going to grow old doesn't mean I don't want to rattle the dogs. Here. Just doing what you're a tree hugger. Time to die. Go, go, go. Now you tell me. Gotcha.
all right, so let's see. We got a hunt.
Yep.
I wanted to buy Lincoln's, but I'm going boots first, I think.
Piece of this. That's
Lincoln's and I wouldn't be dying.
You smell something?
Someone typed in your stream chat.
I'll get over it.
What happened?
Drinking time.
Someone's talking in the stream. Yeah, it's a bot. I don't listen to these bots. Some scammy bot account. I probably should ban it, actually. I can actually ban it, but I don't want to tab out right now. Guess we could go Rattle Cage. I don't want to go Rattle Cage, though. Maybe it's good.
I'm keen, flat out.
I had ward coverage there already. No problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can de-ward with my Acorn, which is what I just did, actually. But I guess we could have vision there. It's fine. I usually like doing vision on the outskirts
Watch it.
because I can,
It's how I live.
yeah, double coverage. But we can just use these spots.
Leave it. You smell something?
This DK is hacking. Maybe.
Hey.
Yeah, he's not. Okay. We were under a ward.
The enemy's middle tower has fallen.
Okay.
It's what I do. A forest from I usually like my trees to myself. But I make an exception.
DK has -4 armor and he's broken, and we're not fighting him. Oh, it's so silly. Legion's shopping. Legion says B for no reason. Legion can go kill a lion. my gosh, Legion! Do something! Oh, I ran in circles. Oh man, it's so funny. Man, I kited them for so long to try to get a kill off, but did not work. Yeah, I'm not really quite sure how to use your eggs. Makes it last longer. It's almost like you can use it aggressively. Like you just use it when you think your team needs a lot of heals. Yeah, it is automatic, but you can click it, right? You can click it to use it early, and then it automatically will heal. Yeah, so it's like I'm saying you could probably use it aggressively. I'm not really quite sure if that's the best use though, because I never really do that on that hero. Might be a good idea though. Ooh, so close. Okay, so what am I doing when I come back? Darn, I suck. We had 3 out of 3 on the whatchamacallits. On the wards. Not the wards, the smokes. We got a lot of smokes. Let's use them. Ooh, big sneeze. Whoa, sorry. It just blew your ear off. Smoker. Smoker! It's just the two of us. We can make it if we try, just the two of us. Oh, why did he go in? Oh, Legion. She just fed him some kills. It was all 5. We saw them all underneath the wards, too. Yes, yes, it does.
Your bottom tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
Yep, it's what I do. I can take the kick. Can you? It'll go the distance. Brendan time. I told you I'm not big on affiliations. Stay out of here if I am.
Gosh dang it, my ult threw me back too far. I couldn't come in until he was dead.
I've been patient enough.
Does Weaver need a Daedalus? Yeah, he does, actually. I'd prefer a Bloodthorn, but it's too disciplined for some people. It works well on Weaver, though.
Yeah, I see it. Always a step ahead. Go, go, go! Look at this clown. Stand right here. That's the one.
Ah! It was me and DK, and Legion was farming. Oh well. I mean, she's tipping me, but she didn't come in to help. Oh, speaking of tips, I gotta tip somebody.
I'll lead the way. Tail it trailing. Yep. Yeah, I'll throw some shit. Yeah, nah. It'll go the distance. Now I'm
It's just, oh my gosh! Man, I really thought we were going in there, but I'm going to start assuming that we're never going in. I'll just start farming, I guess.
Your middle
Oh
tower
boy.
is under attack.
No one's going mid. No, we can't even backdoor it. Oh my gosh. Oh, this Legion is so bad. Ah! He clicked his stun faster than she could click her duel. But it was very delayed. Oh, Weaver just died. Oh, it's over.
Has fallen.
Oh my gosh. Wait, why am I not buying back? Because I suck.
Your middle barracks are under attack. Your middle barracks has fallen. Radiant structures are fortified.
Blah, 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 blah.
Your middle tower is under attack. Your middle tower has fallen. Your ancient is under
Oh man.
Your ancient is under attack. Dire victory.
It was so winnable. Now I want to play Clockwork. It's so fun. I never remember to play him though. Well, if we're playing again, let me know. I don't think you did anything bad. um, let me take a look. I don't really ever play Abby. Especially Abby support, even though it's really good as a support. Well, that's the thing, that's why I hardly play Abby as like a support because it's so item dependent. It's kind of like how Largo is very item dependent. Um, this stupid frog needs Ag's Shard. He needs Lotus Orb and maybe a Glimmer. He just needs so much. Boots of Bearing is amazing on him. People don't build it, but they should. But it's so item dependent, and everything that he builds is what a core would build, like a pause 3. People just think, oh, look, there's a small heal built into him, so he must be a support. He's not a support. And that's kind of how I feel about Abby. Even if he's being played as a support, he needs a lot of farm to like get tons of items, and then sure he can play as a support where he heals people and keeps the team alive and is super bulky and front lines and everything like that. But you've got the farm that you need for like tons of items. Oh, you were? Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, yeah, you need to farm, but then it's like, well, where do you farm? Do you farm in such a way that, like, we're on the front lines farming and escaping so that it doesn't hurt the carry? For a while, you and I were both doing that. We were, like, deep in their jungle, like, trying to pick up some easy farm and then, like, escape. Um, but the real problem is Weaver farmed and farmed and farmed, and even when, like, I was talking to my guild leader about it, even when we asked him, like, hey, go to Triangle now. You will get a free kill on Nature's Prophet. He refused to go, and he farmed like a medium camp and a small camp instead. You'd get way more gold if you just went and killed that Nature's Prophet. And like that last fight with Nature's, like, he wouldn't have died if he came in and fought with me when I started the fight. But he wanted to farm the lane first. So his mind wasn't really in the game, and we really were playing a 4v5. In his last death was trying to backline a sniper, um, but sniper was surrounded by 2 supports, so he just got stun locked to death. He could have been doing BKB and stuff, but he wasn't. He didn't have BKB even. Wow, that's crazy. I assumed that maybe he just like didn't click it to engage in the fight, but he didn't even have BKB. And he's trying to backline against 2 supports with a sniper. So he really just threw the game and threw kills, free kills at the enemy. So yeah. Well, maybe this next game we'll actually get to lane with each other if you wanted to do another game. That's kind of what I was hoping to do that game, but Weaver picked bot, and then LC picked top. I actually picked my hero because I wanted to combo it with Bristleback, because originally I thought he was going to go Bristleback, but then, he changed to He changed to LC and then was just too afraid to go in. So let me know if you want to play again. I don't want IO support ever. I don't think people do IO support correctly. I'll show you why. People pick this. Overcharge grants attack speed and spell amp to not just IO, but also any tethered ally. This is what people are picking. And sure, it's good for attack speed, and you can combo it with something like a CK and actually spiral out of control. But for most heroes, you should be going Metagun. Every hero in a team fight is going to need armor and magic resist. 13 armor and 30% magic resist is actually insane for a team fight. And if you both have that, they can't kill you. So the longer you're alive, that equals damage, because another spell comes off of cooldown and you can nuke them again. This is only good. Yes, yeah, it's good with Monkey for early stacks. It's good, and that's why I said like CK, right? Because it helps with his RNG on his crits. So something like a Monkey, something like the new Lone Druid actually, and something like CK would be pretty good. And to be honest, Rubik Pause 1 could make use of this a lot, because not only is it giving him higher attack speed, but also Spell Amp. And Spell Amp on Rubik gives him more magic resist. And Rubik hits like a truck. The more Spell Amp he has, it actually boosts his physical damage as well. So this would go insane with a Rubik Pause 1, to be honest. Yeah, Slark too. Yeah, Slark, Slardar. Anything that needs hits on people. But I will argue, actually, for Slark, Slark is squishy. I'd say Metagun on Slark. Because the longer Slark is alive, the more free hits he has and the more damage he gets. Sure, he'll get a lot of quick hits with this, but in the laning stage, one stun and you're done. Or one hex, and he can't click anymore. So this would keep him alive longer to where he could actually get those hits off. So for Slark, I'd say Metagun. But yeah, no, I don't really trust IO players. I don't trust any IO player but myself because I don't think people know how to control the spirits properly. I don't think they know the tether range like innately, like in your mind, properly, where you know exactly that tether range. Um, and then relocating is tricky. People relocate improperly because they relocate like directly on somebody in a battle or envision somehow rather than like slightly off to the side. But yeah. But no, I'd like I'll support you. I'd prefer you play carry, but you said you're good at support, so and you did pretty good right as Abby, so I don't see. Oh gosh, I don't see the need for you to have to feel like you have to support me or anything like that. Yeah, in the trees. Oh, you got taught by a support player. Cool. Well, that's good because that teaches you map awareness. That's why I said like new players really need to learn support because it teaches you that map awareness, um, and it will teach you the timings like Lotus timing, stealing their shrine, and zoning them so that they don't go for the bounty rune at 4 minutes, and then you go get double bounty at 8 minutes. So stacking too, but stacking is hard if you're like a pause 5. Pause 4 is better for stacking. But if you want to play IO, go for it. I just probably won't be playing one of those heroes that actually goes well with an IO. Unless you're down for Rubik pause 1, to be honest. Because his overcharge with that attack speed would be peak. So this is the thing. Every 1% spell amp will also boost his damage and his magic resist. So overcharging a Rubik not only will give him the attack speed, it'll give damage, it'll give magic resist, and it'll give that spell amp for his Fade Bolt. So it's actually OP with Rubik Pause 1, but everyone hates Rubik Pause 1 because they don't think it can actually carry. It's up to you if you want to troll the team and do something silly, though. Up to you. I'd be down if it's Rubik plus IO. Bruh. It's gonna be so broken. We're gonna stop him. Man, Kuroa, you gotta trust some of these goofy strategies. It would work really well with a techie. It would be insane. Boosting boosting his bombs and boosting That spell amp is actually pretty insane. But if the attack speed can combo with something else, then yeah. It would work really good with Lena too. Because she's got attack plus. She's a good attacker plus magic damager. I like how you're like absolutely not feeling Rubik plus IO. It's gonna be insane though. It's gonna be really good. Because it combos his innate ability. IO Jack would also be really good. But I prefer Jakiro mid, to be honest. No, no, no. Rubik is always good, my man. Because when you get boost my attack speed, you're also going to be making me magic immune. And my Fade Bolt reduces their attack damage. So they won't even be able to hurt us. We will just free hit them until they die. There's a nuance in the game that is actually broken with this combo. I could explain it again, but I don't think you're picking up what I'm throwing down, so it's up to you. Oh, this guy is a really freaking good at the game. I know this guy. Well, we're gonna lose. We're just gonna lose. We might as well do something silly.
10 seconds remaining.
Oh, man. Do I do the Rubik?
5 seconds remaining.
Yeah, I do. We just do it. This guy is going to refresher the snakes. So it's going to be our job at some point in the game. The Shadow Shaman. The Shadow Shaman is going to dominate. So he's going to use the big snake. It's going to be our job to overcharge and right-click that snake to kill it super fast. If we can discourage him, it might work out. Okay, so you might have to go with Medusa because our team didn't listen to lane picks. Because we have a Bloodseeker that is also very new to the game. Okay, I guess he wants to go with you, so I guess I can go with Medusa. But if I'm not with you, Shadow Shaman is going to feed off of both of you guys. So this sucks. Shadow Shaman is going to spin. I'm sorry, Jug is going to spin on you guys, and Shadow Shaman is just going to net you, and there's nothing you can do about it. Well, he's not going to swap lanes, so come top with me, and I'll tell Medusa to go bottom with him. Because I don't know what else we're gonna do. He just stole the lane is all. Like he picked it. He stole the lane. But yeah, Jug is gonna spin on you guys for free, and Shadow Shaman is just going to net you, and you guys are gonna chain feed them. That's all there is to it. If I'm with you, they can't kill us. If he's with you, they chain feed. So you can ask Bloodseeker to go top. He won't. We can tri-lane it. We could tri-lane it. We should tri-lane it. Medusa will be fine top by herself, probably. But you can always go top and support Medusa if you want. Supporting Medusa will be fine. Don't do that. What you go support Medusa. Medusa was the Clockwork last game. She's not new, so go support Medusa. Don't max overcharge. Do spirits instead. Spirits will help you farm later, and you can just use the tether to get like just tether her in lane. No, go top with Medusa. Stop tethering me. I'm serious. Bloodseeker will not cooperate. But yeah, max spirits. Do spirits first because she won't need your healing. Not really, because the mana heal is not very good.
What a test this shall be. As it pleases me. I agree.
But yeah, if you max spirits, you can get a lot of nukes on them, and then you can even farm later on. You can even stack for yourself and farm. Those spirits, when they explode, will completely clear a camp.
I see.
But she's not going to need overcharge, really. Not for the healing. Maybe just for the attack damage? I don't know. I guess you could play it however you want. Oh, Shadow Shaman's mid. Okay, that's great. But yeah, that guy wins. He has every time he wins, he gets MVP basically. He is a very good Shadow Shaman player. So Bloodseeker is doing the thing where you run away from Jug and take free hits for no reason. So he's just gonna die to Jug spinning on him.
With pleasure. Test your mettle. Attack. It will be forgotten tomorrow. With pleasure. I'm under attack.
Bloodseeker is not even eating his tangos.
Absolutely. As it pleases me. Yes. With pleasure.
Yeah, if you build mana boots, that'll be really great for Medusa. Just building mana boots.
Very good. I understand. With pleasure. Attack. What's over there? Curious. This will be fun. Attack.
This jug is hacking or something? Probably not.
Yes. Oh, a challenge? Absolutely. Excellent idea. Such fascinating images. What's over there? I see. Absolutely. Indeed. That's it. If it pleases me. Excellent idea. With
Cool, he dived. We got him. Oh, nice. Sniper got mid. He's not doing the big snakes this game. That's interesting. What? What? Nobody's helping. All right.
very good. Such fascinating images.
I want to cancel his solve. Too late. Well, this sucks. He needs to go over here and get the thing, but he didn't do it yet. He's still not. He won't listen to my pings.
Yes. I understand.
All right, we got mid.
With pleasure.
Have you checked the bounties yet?
Yes.
Can you go get the bounties after that camp?
Absolutely. My saucer.
Cool. Yeah, 8 minutes is a good time for bounty. If we've zoned them and they haven't gone and checked it. I got both of theirs too.
What's over there? This gives me
You don't need to check their shrine, by the way. Tide got it.
interest.
We saw him get it during Bloodseeker's passive. That sucks. Tony did not pick his ult. Oh my gosh. Donnie!
I'll take that. With pleasure.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Let's go mid. Oh, or take him mid. Go kill Shadow. Use relocate. Use it!
Very good.
Use your ult! Ah, he's over here now.
I agree.
Thank you, thank you.
What's over there?
What? Why did you put the... you put an observer in the river? Was that supposed to be a sentry?
I think I'll flex it.
Oh gosh, I needed that gold.
Curious. What's over there? Idea. With pleasure.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm so angry. He had vision on me somehow. Oh, it must have been right here.
Your top tower is under attack.
The lock rotation, that's why. Okay. Ah, Shadow should have been dead. I'm so mad. What do you need help with? There's only 2 people. Okay.
I understand. Absolutely.
Ah!
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Help! I actually need help. Oh my gosh! Dude, I have had Shadow Shaman at 10% HP for so freaking long. It sucks. And he keeps healing. Did Jug have ult? That could have been really bad for you guys if he did.
What did I learn from that? It's not obvious. Interesting. What's over there? So many mysteries revealed.
Oh my gosh, this Bloodseeker sucks so bad. Yeah, well,
Not yet.
Your top tower is under attack.
With pleasure.
okay, we killed mid.
Top tower is under attack.
I'm here.
I see.
I'm here?
Such
Why aren't we going in?
Radiant
Ah.
structures are fortified.
Haha! Oh shit! We got lucky. This is so silly.
Dire's turret has been killed.
Oh my gosh.
what's over there?
Oh, why is it so dark up here? Oh, I guess I'll buy the wards.
Yes. I understand.
Good to know they weren't dewarding it.
Up and down.
Your bottom tower
Ah, darn. Almost got it. Hmm.
your bottom tower has fallen.
Interesting.
Okay, now the real game starts. You and me. It's a good combo, it really is.
Your bottom tower is
It's
under
very
attack.
broken.
Apply yourself. Eat dirt.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Denied. With pleasure. Interesting.
Your middle tower is under attack. Your middle tower is under attack.
Hey, Chelsea. Oops.
I see.
Uh,
What's over there? Absolutely. Indeed.
I think I just blocked that. Oops. Oh gosh. How does he know?
Yes.
The enemy's middle tower has fallen.
Eat my thought. What's over there?
Ah. Oh, finally.
Fascinating.
We've got a gank coming.
Absolutely. My thought. That was your best.
Oh man.
Very good. With pleasure.
Oh my gosh, Jug is scary though.
Your middle tower is under
Oh, was that an overcharge? Please tell me it was. If not, that's even stronger than I thought it was going to be. Oh, wish we get the lane together. This would have been so much better. All right, what do we buy? Mm, 3 kills in a row. I haven't been shopping. Oh gosh! Oh gosh! Oh! Ah, I can't even steal it. Can't even steal it.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Okay.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Think we do Veil. I think we do Veil this game. Of Discord. I'm the only one contesting the shrine. What is going on? Urgh. Sniper's here. Everything's here. Okay, Bloodseeker has no idea he's about to die. Oh my gosh. I'm not gonna help him. Don't even help that shit. Ooh, look what I got. Now, I don't know how to use it right now, but maybe the next fight.
Is under attack.
It's great because I can telekinesis and then
Your bottom tower
throw it around where they're going to fall. But we have 0 ability to even get some vision up here. So what I'll do is... No, I don't need lifesteal at all. Okay, we'll go mid. So they shouldn't have had vision on that Bloodseeker, but they ran at him like they did. Okay, that's interesting. Oh shit! Here it is. What? I threw him in the middle. Why didn't he go in the middle? Bloodseeker, get the kill! Look what I can do. Oh shit! Thank you. Wow. Sniper needs the haste rune. Sniper needs that.
Excellent idea. Absolutely. Indeed.
He's got haste and he's not using it. Oh my gosh, sniper! Oh, what a silly sniper. Bad place to smoke. Very bad. We gotta smoke like back up here. But I don't know why we'd smoke right now. Are you tethered to me? No, you're not. You're just following me. What are you doing? Okay. What do I buy? I think I have to go Ags. Brant. Okay. Do a quick overcharge. I want to test something. Yeah, I have about 200 damage per hit with overcharge.
Under attack. Your top tower has fallen.
It's super good on Rubik. But here's the problem. We need a TP gank to help Medusa.
With pleasure.
Are we going to TP? Are we going to TP to save her? Okay, no. It's too late now. What the hell? Why? It was just Shadow Shaman when I first asked. Why didn't you wait until Medusa was dead? It's fine though.
Your top tower is under attack.
I'm not mad. I'm just. Oh shit! Stream delay?
Your top tower has
Oh,
fallen.
well, that sucks. I forgot that that was even a thing. Oh, well, this is very unhelpful then. My goodness. Oh. Holy moly. Yeah, it was like, oh, Shadow Shaman's attacking Medusa. Let's go. Let's go help her. But that was a while ago.
With pleasure. I see.
Anyway, we need vision. How do we get vision? By using awards.
If it pleases me. I
Yep.
understand.
I thought I saw a award. Oh yeah, it was over here, but it's gone now. Herp de derp.
Yes. Absolutely.
Roshan has fallen to the Radiant.
What do you mean? If we TP together and then I TP? What do you mean? I don't know what that means.
Very good.
Oh shit! We got it tied. No, I can only copy the enemy's move. Not the team. Oh he found us. I'm spinning now. For crying out loud, I want Warlock's ult.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Ah! There's no one to help me. Oh my gosh.
Your middle tower is under attack. Your middle tower has fallen.
Dude, Tide's path. I'm gonna draw on the map. He walked here, here, back down, back up, and then got us. It's stupid. Alright.
What's over there?
Yeah, I know where we need vision, my man.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Boop.
Indeed.
No, no, not there. Okay, it's fine.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Absolutely.
Your bottom tower has fallen.
I almost feel bad.
Look what is. There's the ward. I knew it was here. It's literally right here. Well, yeah, I mean, we're walking under wards. We didn't see it for some reason, but it was right here. So they knew to get us. I thought we were sneaky enough. I thought the ward was further up, but it was way back here. But yeah, you don't. We don't both need to go if I'm doing some of these wards. I see that you have some now too, so that's good. We probably should split up if we're warding the map.
Yes. Lost asunder. Curious.
Your bottom tower is
There it
under
is, the refresher on the stupid Shadow Shaman bullshit.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Dude, I swear Jug has a freaking map hack or something. Another warding, but they did not have a ward that time.
Your bottom
He
tower
went straight for me.
Your bottom barracks are under attack. Your
Yeah, it's
bottom barracks
we're not gonna win. Don't worry. Overcharge him. Use overcharge.
Your bottom
Give him the
attack.
give him the attack speed. What? Okay, well, he died.
I can't wait to see what will happen next. I'll take that. I see.
Uh-huh.
Behold. If it pleases. What's over there?
Mm. Mm.
I understand. I agree. Interesting. My sorcery.
Yep, so Shadow Shaman is just gonna double snake us again. We're just what'll happen is he'll go to a lane that we're not pushing if they have trouble here. And then he's just gonna split us again and our team won't they won't notice. And we'll lose all the towers again.
Your top tower has fallen. Your top barracks are under attack. Your top barracks has fallen. Bottom barracks are under attack. Your top barracks has fallen. Your bottom barracks has fallen. Your middle tower is under attack.
Well, I'm having fun stealing a bunch of spells over here. Ooh. My goodness. What's over here?
Your middle tower is under
Right, so let's see.
Your middle tower is under attack.
So our Bloodseeker bought a heart. A very interesting choice.
Your middle tower is under attack. Your middle tower has fallen.
This is so funny.
With pleasure.
What was it? The spirits?
Yes.
Well, you probably were attacking really fast with overcharge. Bruh, why aren't they pushing? Anyway, the Shadow Shaman always wins, as I said. People don't watch for his snakes. Okay, so if I'm going to give some feedback on IO, I mean, you have to like leave heroes. You can't only be tethered to people, and you have to like get into the enemy territory to do a deep ward, or you use relocate to do a really deep ward. And then the next time relocate is up, what you can do is you use it to gank somebody. Like, so if you relocate to their triangle and you drop a ward on their spot here, here, then you can see if they ever farm the triangle solo, and you can tether to your carry or somebody else that's a big damage dealer like your rubric or something, and then you guys can get a quick easy kill. So that's kind of how you can improve your IO play. Right now you're just kind of like auto tethering to people, which is nice, but you have to like, that's why I say I don't trust other IO players but me, because you kind of have to like do that shit.
Your middle tower has fallen.
Test your metal. As it pleases me.
Ah!
With pleasure.
The jump scare.
Yes.
Jug will have his ult up soon.
Absolutely. Very good. What's over there? I agree.
There's like no reason that they're not pushing right now. What the hell is going on?
Idea.
Like,
I understand. With pleasure. Excellent idea. With pleasure. Indeed. I'm not ready. I agree. So that's what's done. What's over there? As it pleases me. Such fascinating imagery.
Your middle tower has fallen. Your ancient is under attack. Your ancient is under attack. Radiant victory.
yeah, as I called it, that Shadow Shaman is going to carry them to victory. Yeah. Especially with a noob Bloodseeker who goes heart first item. Well, if there's another game you want me to take a look at, I mean, because that other download wasn't working with Clinks, we did talk about it a bit. But yeah, he's complaining about too much CC, which is why if I'm a support player, I usually prefer to pick a support player that has crowd control, which is why IO is such a tricky one. People play IO, but then there's zero CC on IO, and it takes a support out of the game that could be using something like Hex and a Shackle, or like Lion, a Hex and a Stun, or something like that. Like a big slow from Crystal Maiden, which also has like a stun, a root, a big ult, you know. Usually a support will have like a really big ult that does a lot of damage. IO, CC means crowd control. Crowd control like a stun, a root, a hex, and usually a strong support hero like Lion will have, or like Crystal Maiden, will have ultimate that is a pretty big cooldown but can change the tide of a battle. Like even Shadow Shaman, who went mid this game, his ult allows him to put those stupid snakes down, and we got to fight around it. Uh, IO doesn't really have that. At most, you have like the spirits, which give a little bit of slow, and his tether gives a little bit of slow, but slows aren't the best. Unless it's like an insane slow that slows you by like almost all your movement speed, like Viper can do, which is why support Viper actually can work sometimes. Um, so that's why I say I don't really trust other players, IO players, but myself, because really an IO player has to be they have to be a playmaker. They have to be like a hero that'll do something like teleport by themselves really deep into the jungle, or maybe bring a carry with them if you're going to hunt for a random kill. But the real goal is to do some deep warding, and then you throw down some wards really deep, maybe one or two in a couple areas that will not be dewarded, that you can then use at a later time to TP gank their actual carry. So the map allows you to do that on the bottom river or the top river, because those areas will usually be farmed by a carry, and then you can TP gank their carry, and they won't really be able to do anything about the vision you have down there until it's too late, and then you get the kill. So IO players have to be playmakers, where you do crazy things like that to help steamroll a carry. So I don't really recommend IO for newer players. Um, there's a lot of like technical map control stuff that you have to do. Well, I just explained like what the playmaking would be. Well, if you're taking a look at the stream, okay, so if you take a look at the stream, I'll show you kind of what that means. Holy crap. I'm not sure what you mean by that. No, it's kills for your carry, but let me demo a map. I'll show you what I mean. I'll show you exactly what I mean. I can demo what IO should be doing. All right, so world, we go to terrain. Let's demo, I don't know, this map. I'll change to IO. Change hero. Okay, now here we are. Level max. So if you can see the stream, I've got Tony tethered. And I'm going to do something crazy. Like, let's test to see if we can get a kill up here. And we'll teleport to this camp. And there will be like a frog camp here. It just hasn't been 1 minute yet, so it hasn't popped up. No one will be here, so you put a ward down. And then the next time their carry comes to farm this camp, or you see him running past and he goes to this camp over here, or he runs on his way over here to this camp, you'll know exactly where their carry is. So the next time 40 seconds is up, you and the carry that you want to babysit is able to go get a free kill on their carry. So their carry dies, their carry loses gold, their carry loses time, so their carry can't farm during that time. You got a kill off of them, so you get experience. So does your carry, or your mid, or whoever you're partnering with. And then it's not about you doing kills or getting attacks. It's about your carry getting those kills and the gold from getting those kills and stuff like that. I mean, and you'll get a little bit of assist gold too, so that's good. Unless you accidentally last hit, which is actually good. You shouldn't worry about that. Because what matters is them dying within a very short amount of time. So, usually you'll want to charge the spirits first before a teleport. I haven't really seen that ever happen. You probably want them to be not at max range, but at slightly lower range, kind of like what I'm doing here. Around here is probably good. You say that Io does no damage. Io does a shit ton of damage. If it's able, because you're rolling with crits Krieg, because you're rolling with crits Krieg, that's giving you and the person you're tethered to 110 bonus attack speed. But it's also giving you spell amp, and your spirits are going to do 90 hero damage times 5. Well, that's about 100 magic damage, and it's going to be boosted by about 14%, so probably like 12 extra damage per spirit. So that's like almost 60 extra damage. So that's a nice boost when you're overcharge ganking as well, especially if you're doing it according to certain game timings. Once you hit level 15, the spirit damage can even go up by 50%. So that gets pretty huge. So Io does do a lot of damage. You just have to like actually click them. You have to actually click the enemy. Because you're getting 110 attack speed. To put it in perspective, how much attack speed is a moon shard? 140? That's basically a free moon shard on your hero. That's insane. So Io is a hero that is able to kill other heroes. You have no CC really, except a little bit of slows from the spirits and a little bit of slow from the tether. If the enemy happens to walk in between your tether, they will be slowed. Or if you position yourself in between them. What do you mean 400 damage? What are you talking about? So the damage is prime. Okay, yeah, that's cool, bro. But like, yeah, the damage is. I'm not talking about a level 30 tide. I'm talking about ganking. I'm talking about ganking with your carry mid game. This is a level 30 tide hero. So yeah, it's not going to do much to a level 30 tide hero. Especially one with heart, because it's healing while you're doing that, so it's hard to judge the damage output. But you can calculate the damage output. So if you are TP ganking with your team, and as Tony said, if you have something like Spirit Vessel, that's going to help even more. But your overcharge giving you a free moon shard on you and your carry is insane. So if you're trying to tell me that Io is not a playmaker where you can TP gank and get a kill, that's just wrong. That's how the hero should be played. That's why he has a ultimate called Relocate. That's literally the purpose of his ultimate. So I'm just trying to help you play IO more aggressively because it's a hero that has to be played aggressively, especially if you're rolling with Kritzkrieg and not with Metagun. Metagun is great if you want to just babysit somebody.
Your middle
He
tower
is
is
right.
under
You should buy
attack.
Spirit Vessel on IO if you're trying to support. But here's the thing. If you're playing IO, you can play IO as a carry. IO can be played mid. You buy Ags, and you have constant spirits. You probably want something like a crit. So buying... No, you wouldn't get banned. I used to roll IO carry all the time. I'll show you how you do it. No, I'll show you how you do it. Um, they've changed the recipes though. What is it now? It's never mind. It still uses this.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Cast upon the tide.
All right. So here's your partner. You just partner up with one of the ancient creeps and you overcharge it, and you run around the map with this thing. Or you could ditch it and then tether somebody else on your team if you feel like it. But you go Helm of the Overlord, you go crit early, or Witchblade or something. But you need Ags at some point as well to get... You don't need Divine Rapier. I mean, this is a level 30 Tide with Heart of Tarask and Crimson Guard, and it's taking a decent amount of damage. I see you have 3 Divines, yes. But that is something you can do. The problem is you can't really TP with the creep, so you can leave the creep in a lane, and the creep can keep farming. And then you can TP to somebody else on the map that needs help and help them real quick. You can even tether them briefly and help in the fight. Just make sure you untether them at the last second unless you're trying to save them and get them out of the fight. Anyway, as I said, IO has got to be a playmaker where you TP somewhere. And then you ward. And then you look for the carry. Well, we can free spells. My point is, you'll do better if you do IO as a playmaker where you go find ganks for your team. Or just play a support hero that has CC built into it. So I don't know. I know that you're kind of like arguing that IO can't gank because he can't do damage, but it's not about your damage really. Like you can do damage, you can. But yeah, that's yeah. I was asking Tony just now, and Tony's saying like, yeah, your ult is for ganking. So um, yeah, you just got to find ways to get those ganks with your ult. Just following another hero around um, will gimp your hero and its abilities. So either you play IO because you want to do those TP ganks. Oh no, not well. I mean, not mid team fight, but I was. Oh, maybe you misunderstood. I was talking about mid game, not like in the middle of a team fight. Um, however, here's a story of when IO was first released back in Dota 1. I was in base. I I basically went to base with a teleport. I TP'd to base because I saw that like one of our carries. I used the TP scroll. I TP'd back to base because I saw one of our carries was about to be ready. A fight was breaking out up near their top tier 1 tower in the jungle. So I TP'd to base. I tethered the carry as soon as he came off of his death timer cooldown. I then TP'd to top jungle, bringing him into the fight mid-fight. I untethered him, and then I tethered somebody else that was about to die as they were escaping. Meanwhile, he was running away, and I bodied in front and ended up actually like blocking a Mirana stun basically. And they focused me a little bit, but I didn't quite die. We were both at a sliver of life and got pulled back to base to the fountain where I healed both him and myself. He then, once he got near full life, TP'd to our tier 1 tower and rejoined the fight. So that's how I used IO's ultimate mid-fight before, bringing somebody into battle, bringing somebody away from battle, and he was able to bring himself back into battle. So you can use it mid-team fight as well. It just has to be very strategic, and it can be used to even save people or bring people into the fight. So it's a challenging hero to play, that's for sure. But I tout myself as like literally the best IO player back in Dota 1 because I was the first person to actually learn the hero. Because when it came out, every spell had a huge wall of text and nobody wanted to read it. But I was like, dude, I'm going to wrap my head around this hero and become the best IO player ever. And back then, I probably was. Now, definitely not. But the way you wrap your head around the hero is by playing it a lot, but you have to be risky with it. You got to try for these ganks. You got to deep ward. You got to use your ult to steal their shrine, for example, and do stuff like that. And he is right. You got to have a very active team to play the hero. Well, I'm getting a little tired, so I'm getting off for a little bit. I'll probably stop the stream. But yeah, it's been real. It's been fun. Just keep in mind you do want IO to be ganking. That's just I was looking to give you some advice, you know, and because you've been asking for it, so that would be a thing to improve upon in IO, like using the TPs for wards and stuff like that. He's right. Atos is nice. It's really easy to build Atos as well. Tiny IO could work. Yeah, why not? I mean, he hits like a truck. IO, I think he could work with almost every hero, to be honest. Um, but I think the new meta for most heroes is actually rolling with Metagun, because most heroes can do enough damage themselves. They don't need that 110 attack speed from IO. But if you're able to keep them alive to where they can't, they're not taking magic damage, and that they're not taking damage from another carry because they have all this shit ton of armor that you're giving them with Metagun, holy moly. I have a feeling that Metagun is the actual meta for support IO. Now, if you're going to try to do something goofy like carry IO, then yeah, go Kritzkrieg, but I'm tired, so I gotta get off though. It's been real educational stream, I guess. We talked about a lot of neat things and strategies. Helping out my new main man, Kiori. I would love to help him in some more games. It's been real. Thanks for joining. Thanks for hanging out. And I'll catch you later. Bye. Kaboomzy out. God bless.